Now, somehow, once we leave the animal, even in the animal kingdom, we see rudimentary rationality. Even animals show a little bit of rationality. You see a monkey knowing how to use a club to crack a nut. So you see they're picking up. So what is this rationality? Where does it spring from? And what is its foundation? How does it sit with the other ideas of spirituality? It's interesting, very interesting thing to explore. Now you see, the philosophy that I subscribe to suggests the following. It says that just as we have a mind which allows us to interact with the greater universe, look, the way I interact with the greater universe is something external sends some signals to me through my five senses. It goes to the back of my retina, wherever, and then it goes to a brain center from where, from the physical, it becomes metaphysical. And it's my mind that in a way reacts to the world outside. And the reaction, so it's like my mind going, the moment my mind reacts, that reaction is something I can experience, and that I call the external world. I can never actually perceive the chair sitting in front of me. There are some vibrations coming into my system, and my being is reacting to it like a membrane that I possess. It's within me, it goes, and that I'm interpreting as a chair. That's all it can be. It can never be. The chair doesn't go inside my brain and knock me saying, I'm the chair, watch me. It's just my sensation that kind of, in a way, resonates with my inner like structure. A membrane, if I can use the word, just like the retina. It vibrates, reacts. And the reaction I classify as the external world. Now, the mind has got a variety of different usages, and one of the important aspects of the mind is that it's got a discerning faculty, discerning. It doesn't just react, it tries to classify, codify things. And this is a natural faculty the mind possesses. I'm sure it's already there as a potential in the animal kingdom. But in the human kingdom, it seems to come into its own. So the way the mind reacts is in a way kind of done in a structured manner, if you like, in a discerning manner. So how does it do it? It is a habit of putting the information it picks up, it tries to put it into little boxes. So it says, okay, there's red, there's green, there's blue, there's long, there's short, this is heavy, this is not heavy, this is hard, this is soft. So it immediately this doesn't happen consciously. Unconsciously, the mind has already classified, codified the information you picked up. Now, this codification the mind does, or this ability, discerning faculty of the mind, is now something that we can call rationality, because it puts things into boxes and then links boxes up together. So it produces a coordinated vision of the reality in front of you. So it's a natural phenomena, natural feature that we all possess, that our mind possesses. It's a discerning faculty of the mind. And we all possess it naturally. And if you ask, say, major thinkers like Russell, what is this thing that you call mathematics or logic? He says, I have no clue. I just seem to have it and it seems to work. And this is the honest answer. See, this shows the depth of understanding or lack of understanding. So when we try and analyze what is rationality, we hit a wall saying that it seems to be inherent in us, and it works. It allows me to make sense of the world. And this ability to codify is called the power of induction and deduction. That's how the whole of logic starts from. Induction and deduction is simply putting things into boxes and seeing how the boxes sit well with each other. That's all. And we all have this natural ability as human beings. And we use it fully to make sense of the world, and not only make sense of the world, harness the world for our betterment. We know that if this comes together with that, this will be the result. This is like linking up the different boxes in our system. This is the rationality. So that's the first answer. It's it is a subtle issue, and there are no fast, easy answers I can give which would be kind of, so it's straightforward to understand. When people like Russell are struggling to classify, codify what is rationale, what is this thing called logic, how am I going to succeed? So I'm trying to do my best using the simplest words to present an idea that somehow the mind, the moment it sees the universe, it interacts, but in this process it codifies things. And this codification allows us to make sense of the world. Otherwise we can't make sense of the world. It's incredible. But because it happens so naturally, so instantaneously, we are not even aware of the process. It is there, but we are unaware that it happens. The moment you see, so the difference between us and an animal looking at the world, for the animal it's all a blur. Because that faculty is not kicked in. The faculty of discerning faculty is not kicked. So it's all a blur for him. He's operating at the level of the instinct, just to run away from danger and so on. Human beings, no, we classify. We say, oh yes, this man coming with a knife is just rubber knife. It's not going to hit me with it. So you don't bite back or something. So it's got discerning faculty. This ability that we have is dramatic, and we human beings are blessed with this marvelous faculty which we must use fully. And this is why we are called Homo sapiens, thinking human, thinking living being. And this is, we must use it fully. And when we are exploring issues about spirituality, I would strongly recommend never switch off your rational faculties, because you are in trouble. This is a natural tool you have that allows you to make sense of the world, including religious ideas. Use it fully. If there are issues that transcend rationality, recognize them as such, and that's all. Codify them, that these are beyond rationality. Now do what you like. But don't at any stage embrace ideas which are irrational, because then you are asking for trouble, and then you really misuse the faculty. You in fact stop using the faculty you possess, rationality.
Free e-learning course in Hinduism. To register, please visit www.hindu-academy.com.
Talks on Hinduism, sponsored by People Care, encouraging caring for the elderly in their own homes. For more information, please visit peoplecare.com.